today I am going to do a Valentine's look with no other than, of course, this horribly filthy Modern Renaissance palette. And I found this Bella Rouge metallic. This is by Milani. I found this forever ago, and I've been wanting to do a look with it, but I've never quite found something that I wanted to do with it. Before I hop into the tutorial, my face makeup is already done other than blush and highlight, but I will go ahead and link everything down below that you guys would need to know. Also, if you hear some mooing, it's because our bucket cap is literally just right outside because I have windows in front of me. And also you'll probably hear the side by side because I keep hearing it too. So I'm very sorry if there's any distractions. So like I said, we're just going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to use my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Sorry, guess my middle child got into my makeup today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lids. And I am just going to use my finger ever so gently. I'm going to use the mirror in this because it's nice and big. We're just going to put this all over the eyelid just to make sure your eyelids are primed so that shadow will stick and you get longer longevity out of your shadows. That was a mouthful. So what's everyone doing for Valentine's Day? I know me and Derek are not doing nothing. Not in a bad way or anything, but we feeding cows. So that's fun. Feeding cows is fun. And you do want to take that up a little bit higher. I will say with this stuff, your shadow will stick to it. But it does take a little longer to dry down. So I'm going to sit here for just a second and I will be back once this is kind of dried. Alright, now that that is dried down, I'm going to go with that Morphe brush out of the, oh, I looked it up today. What was it? Oh, I don't remember. It's $25 and it's 12 brushes, not 20 brushes. My bad. But anyways, that is in that set and I will go ahead and link that in the description bar down below so you can find it. The first color I'm going to go in with is, please don't mind how dirty my palette is. I'm almost embarrassed to show this to you guys because it is so dirty. I've had little fingers play in it before. So let's just kind of clean this up real quick. Kind of, sort of. It's not cleaning up that well. Alright, we're going to roll with that. Like I said, I do have 3 boys and my middle child just thinks that eyeshadow palettes are the freaking best. And now I'm dropping shit. So the first color I'm going to go in with is this Tempera color, and as you can see, I just dug my freaking fingernail into Antique Bronze. Not a color I use often. So I'm going to go ahead into Tempera and I'm going to dust off the excess because these shadows are very very powdery. Not in a bad way, but they are very powdery. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my eyelid to get started and just to lay down a good base for blending the eyeshadow out. And no, I don't have on eyeshadow. Or mascara. I don't really know what's going on with my eyelashes today. Although whenever I use that Yoinique mascara, my eyes are dyed, or my eyelashes are dyed for a couple days after. Not a big deal, I don't mind. I actually kind of like it, because then I'm like, guess who might not have to wear freaking mascara today? So, now that that's laid down, I'm going to go in with, let me see where she might be. Right here. I'm going to go in with this fluffy pointed blending brush, and that's also in that Morphe set that I said I will link down below. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Buon Fresco, this pretty mauve color, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay that in my transition, all while keeping the palette out of your guys' face. Let's just zoom you in a little bit. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on this one eye, and then just so this video isn't friggin' 30 minutes long of me doing my eyeshadow. So then I'll go off and I'll do this eye separately. Alright, so now that that is blended in, and I'm having an issue with this corner, I feel like whenever I do use that eyeshadow primer, I never seem to get it quite in that corner the way it needs to be. So, there you go. There's your crease color, and like I said, that was Buon Fresco, and I used that pointed blender from Morphe. The next color I'm going to go in with is that pretty shade I showed you at the beginning by Milani. That is called Bella Rouge. I don't know if you can still get this. Like I said, I got it years ago. Well, I don't know. Maybe after I had Cooper, after I had Gus. I don't know. I've had it forever. But it's such a pretty magenta pink. I don't know. It's hot pink. And I was like, Valentine's Day, here we go, girlfriend. And I'm going to take my MAC 242 brush. And I'm not going to get it wet. It's weird for me not to do. And I'm just going to get color. And I mean, it paid off pretty freaking good. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a mirror again, and I am going to do a halo eye because those are my favorite if you can't tell. We're just going to lay that color down. I don't know why I closed it. Clearly you're not going to get enough with the first application. Alright, so it pays off better on the brush than it does on the eye, but that's fine. We can build it up. That's good. And I am getting some fallout, so that kind of stinks. Especially since I've already done my makeup. We will fix that though, I promise. Oh, it's on my nose. Not impressed with the fallout, but this isn't a review. This is just me doing my damn makeup. I'm gonna ever so lightly try to dust this off without getting it all over my face. And there you go. It does come off very easily. Just do a very, very light touch. If you ever have fallout, just barely. Actually, you know, we're going to play it safe, and I'm going to set my under eyes real quick. I'm going to lay down some powder because I'm not going to deal with that this whole time and worry about ruining my face makeup because that is not what we're trying to do. And this is a great trick for that. Like if you're using a shadow and you've already done your face makeup and you know it has fallout or you don't know, go ahead and lay some translucent powder underneath your eyes. Because it will fall on that, and then when you dust that away, your shadow's taken care of. This is also a very easy look too. I didn't want to do anything too difficult for anybody. I wanted to do something very simple that you can achieve very simply. Alright, now that I have that color laid, I'm going to go ahead and grab my MAC 286 brush by MAC. This is a very, very nice blending brush. This is probably my most used brush I have, which is kind of sad. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the crease and just kind of blend out that crease, just so there's no harsh line. Like I've said 500 times before, you don't want harsh line with your shadows. You want everything to look blended and nice and seamless. Alright, so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead, and I know that I'm using like 3 different palettes, and I know that like not a lot of people have that many palettes, but you can do this look with whatever you want to do it with. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go on with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take this shade called Vermeer, and I'm going to put that on a flat synthetic brush. Let's see if I can find one I want to use. All my brushes are dirty. I need to wash them. I did a glitter look the other day that will be going up hopefully on, okay, what's today? Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. This will be going up Wednesday, and then the next video will be going up on Thursday. I'm going to use this Vermeer color. It's kind of like a pretty pink, and I'm going to go ahead and press that in the middle. Right there. So it's very pink, it's very pretty, and it's very girly, which is what I was going for. All right, there is that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it one step further. I'm going to grab this fluffy blending brush by Morphe, and I'm going to go into, let's see, what am I going to go into? I'm going to go ahead and dip into this matte Love Letter, and then I'm going to put some tempera on it too, so it's not as vibrant as a pink, because if you're going to use this color, this is pink. I'm going to dip into Love Letter, and I am going to coat my brush pretty good, and then I'm going to tap that off, and I'm going to go ahead into tempera to kind of give it a lighter pink, and then I'm just going to take that above this, ever, and I mean ever so lightly. All right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and darken up that pink by Milani just a little bit more, because every time I blend, she's trying to go elsewhere. She's like, see you dudes later, not sticking around. All right, now that eye's finished, I'm going to go ahead and hop off and do this eye, and I will be back. All right, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and dust off that powder. See, it just leaves you with nothing. And this is such a fun and simple look for Valentine's Day. It's not hard, it's not difficult, it's super easy to do, and you can achieve it with literally like doing your makeup in, I don't know, I've been sitting here for like less than 10 minutes, I feel like. Okay, so not really, it's like 15 minutes, and you can have your whole completely eye look done, which is awesome. I'm going to kick it up a notch, and I'm going to take this Hard Candy liquid eyeliner and Walk the Line. I don't know if that's, or it's Walk the Line, and it's in the color Lace. It's silver. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my lash line. Just to have some fun, you know, it's Valentine's Day. And the lovely thing about glitter is it does not have to be perfect. Alright, I'm going to go apply my mascara, and I will be right back. Alright, while I was gone, I went ahead and I finished up my makeup. I have Faux by MAC on my lips, and I don't often wear a pink lip, but I will say that this is more of a pinky nude. Don't correct me on that. Do not tell me that this is pink, because then I will never wear it again. And I'm actually kind of feeling myself. So there's that, and here's a tutorial on what my Valentine's Day look would be if I was doing anything. Super simple, really easy. It'll take you no longer than 15 minutes. All right, I'll see you later, babes.